Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Very sorry for the really low voice, but I'm not very well today. But I am here. Hello everyone. Hello Sister Christina. Hello Stephanie. How are you? Hope you're all well. I've got a bit of a sore throat and I'm feeling really crappy at the minute, guys. Got no makeup on, I'm in my pajamas. But I wanted to come on because I've been waiting and waiting for this to turn up. And when a few more people get in the room, I'll show you what it is. I know that Sister Drew and Pups is supposed to be on today, aren't they? Hello, Frank, sweetheart. How are you? Hello, Sister Mystical. How are you? Yeah, no, I've not been feeling very good. Well, I've got like a sore throat. I've been really achy, just feeling really crappy and stuff. I don't know if I've got the flu or if I've got a cold. I have been coughing, but I've took a tablet and it seems to have calmed it down a little bit. But every now and again I may cough, and I do apologise. Like now, because I can feel it coming. Right. Yeah, no. I know that everybody's been feeling really crappy, so she might not be on. And I know that Sister Drew was having a few problems today as well. So I don't know. I don't know if she's even got her stuff either. I know that she said she was meant to be getting it today and whatever, but obviously anybody that's been watching the shows and stuff obviously knows that Sister Christina makes some really awesome stuff on her channel. And I was in a stream one day with Sister Drew and everybody, and she'd made these wands, and I really liked it. And I was especially made one for myself as well. She's red, absolutely beautiful. I have opened her to check that everything was okay, and everything was fine with her, most definitely. So there is nothing wrong with her. I know that Aura has been staring at me impatiently for the last 3 or 4 hours because she really wants her little house that's inside the box as well. And she's really excited about that. And yeah, she's really excited about that. And obviously I opened it earlier, and like Aura's not very good at being given a kiss, but I gave her a kiss and I said thank you, because anyone that knows Christina, like when she's been making certain sisters, the ones are spirit guides and helpers and stuff, have actually gone over to help Christina to influence for the objects that we wanted. And they're absolutely stunning, and she chose very well. Apparently Darius had a little bit of an input as well. He was the one that said to Aura about making sure I had a UFO on there. Aura's more of the spirit side, where Darius is open to all things. So it's, I was really happy with everything I got, and I gave both of them a kiss. But Aura, I pretty much nearly snogged Aura's face off when I see it. She was like, oh, like seriously. It is. Well, it is. It is the objects that I wanted. Aura's connected to me, and whatever, and it's me that's using the objects. It's me that's going to be doing the stuff with the spirits and stuff like that. So it's my workings. It's going to be my stuff that I do the spell work. Aura doesn't help me in my spell work. I do that myself. So yeah, she knows my personality. She knows what I like, and that's because we're linked. So she chose really well. It's absolutely beautiful. This is really cute. Look at this, guys. This was sent today as well. Now this is cute. This is going to go on one of my little units that I'm going to have in my witchy den. This is going to be sitting up on one of my units. He's so cute. He is so cute. And he's got little rainbows and little love hearts on his hat. So cute. You was on Facebook? Oh, okay. Yeah, red is my favorite color, which is obviously aura as well, because aura is most definitely a fire elemental. So she knows me well. She knows me well. So that's my little toy teddy bear that I got. And then this is Aura's house. She's been going crazy for this. Okay. And she's not really excited. She's got a little house all set. And this has got to go on its own altar from what she's told me. Like, I've got my little spiritual altar that's dedicated to her and to all my ancestors and everything. And she's told me and gave me good instructions that this has to be on a separate one to what I use my wand on. So I'm going to be doing that. So obviously she's got this off of Christina for her birthday with the girls when they had their party and that. And she absolutely loves it, and she's been so excited about getting it. She goes, she's got her very own house now. So if I want a space or something, she said she'll use that, and it's really cute. It is really cute, guys. Like, you've got the little person inside as well. And I know that, like, my little girl spirits and stuff really like this as well. I am going to be going out and getting a few more little toy bits for them. But yeah, this is Aura's house. This is going to be going on one of my altars, and the girls are allowed to play with her as well. She's cute, isn't she? She's beautiful. Have a great night, Frank, darling. How are you? Hope that you are well. So yeah, there's Aura's little house, which he's absolutely chuffed about. And then obviously I was made this beautiful little necklace as a little extra that sister made me, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm gonna love wearing this. I'm gonna be wearing this for my Halloween when I'm up at my godmum's and that again. She's done me a little key ring with some little crystals on it. So that's going to be going on my key ring and carrying that around with me. I really love it. And it says love on it as well. It's got a little love heart with love on it. So cute. She's got a little love heart there. And it says love on it. So that's beautiful. And then she made me this beautiful necklace. Absolutely stunning. Aura did love it. She loves it, loves it, loves it. And I will be wearing this all the time. This is absolutely stunning. So this is the necklace that beautiful Christina made me. With Aura's help, obviously. Red is my colour and is my thing. So absolutely stunning. And I really love this. Got a little rose in the middle. It's so cute. So definitely going to be wearing that a lot. I love that, sis. Thank you for that. Just going to put my little key ring back in there as well so it don't get lost. So I'm going to be buying some like shelvings and stuff to go into my my witch den. And I'm going to be getting some little hanging things like to hang herbs, but also some so I can hang my pendulums and stuff like that. And that will all be going on there. Next is my beautiful pendulum, guys. Like, seriously, when I opened this earlier and I looked at it, I was so, this and my wand is what made me pretty much snog Aura's face off. Like, seriously, she was just like, oh my god, like, she don't really like being kissed very much. So when I see this, I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I was just over the moon about it, and like, she was so happy that I was like pleased with it and stuff. So obviously I'll be holding the top, which is here, And it's got my beautiful pendulum. Look at that, guys. Isn't she stunning? And then you've got all of my little bits all down on here. And then you've got my beautiful little heart with the love heart on it. Obviously red. You've got my little dream catcher. We've got a mermaid tail with the pearl. I don't know what that is. That looks like it's the moon and stars. That one there is the moon and stars. It's really, really pretty. Then I've got a little crystal there, and I've got a little crystal ball. Then I've got a rocket that symbolizes my extraterrestrial side, and my little UFO, which I absolutely love. It's absolutely adorable. Then I've got my little special magical hand at the bottom that represents, you know, like spirituality and things like that. But look at that. Isn't it absolutely... Hello, Nigel. Isn't it beautiful? I already tried to test it out a little bit earlier, and it does work. It is quite heavy, like Sister said, so I've got no worries about it getting smacked off in my face or something like my other pendulums do. I still do think they could move that pretty quickly, though. I know Aura can, because she used it earlier. I got her to like test it out for me, and that was still going pretty quick. So, isn't it beautiful, guys? There's my beautiful pendulum. So this would be one that I'll be using quite regularly as well, but this would be one that I use more for communicating with the spirits that need help, or the spirits that are already over on the other side. This won't be something I use out on investigations. This will be like for personal uses, for helping spirits and stuff. It's absolutely beautiful. So that is my pendulum. And like I said, I did snog Aura's face off when I see this, and I see my wand. You know, she let me get away with it. Hello, Vic. How are you? So that is really, really beautiful. Like, I've been feeling really, really crappy today, but there was just no way that I wasn't going to come on the show this. I've been waiting. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. So that was my beautiful, beautiful... Service keeps going in and out. Yeah, like the service over here is not great either. Like something weird's going on today. Facebook and that ain't been working properly. So the next thing I've got here is my... Oh my God, she's beautiful. She's literally beautiful, guys. When I opened it earlier, the energy between me and her connected straight away. I ain't even joking. The minute I picked her out, I got like a weird electrical zap from her. Not a nasty one, just a zap. And then when I picked her up, I could feel the energy and the connection straight away. And I was like, yeah, you're going to be fine when I enchant you properly. Like, oh, look at her, guys. Look at her. Oh, you're going in and out. That you must be getting storms then, sis. She's absolutely stunning. So I've got like a little teardrop red crystal here. I've got some little bound crystals because I like bling. I do like bling. I think it's really pretty on things. Then I've got the tree of life little symbol there, which is really, really cool. And I'm so glad that Sister did put that on there. I've got some bits that look like little pearl bits there. And I've got a little red love heart. So cute. And then my favorite, which is my moon, which is here. And obviously the biggest favorite is actually my crystal that I've got on the top. This is absolutely beautiful. It's really heavy. This is really, really heavy. Absolutely stunning. She's an absolutely beautiful red, and she's got some really beautiful little sequins and glitters going up her. And I've got like a little rocket just here, right here. And this is going to be my new main altar wand. So she's going to be going on my main altar along with my pendulum. And obviously Aura's little house thing's going to be going on the spiritual altar. The wand that I normally have on my main altar, which is my green wand that I normally use for like all my elements and like my magic to do with nature and stuff, that's now going to be going over to be for the spirits and stuff like that, because they use that really well for that. And this is going to be my new main wand for my altar, my main one. So when everything's all done up and I've got it all ready for like Halloween, she's going to be going on there. She's got a lot of energy, and she most definitely is connected. I've got a beautiful little moon, little sun there as well. Look, it's cute. She's really, really pretty. Oh yeah, like I've got loads of ideas for my witch's den. Loads and loads of ideas. I've seen some curtains that have got like stars and moons and stuff on it that I see online, and I want to put them on there. And in my witch's den, I've seen some like hanging lights and stuff that I like that I'm going to be putting up. I'm going to be getting some of those little hanging bead things to go in front of my in front of my doorway as well. So when you walk in, it looks really like witchy and really mystical. I'm going to be getting loads of different things to go on my wall. I've seen a couple of like little witchy templates and stuff that would really go well with my den. Obviously, my cabinet that I've got in my hello, Four darling. Obviously, my cabinet that I've got in my front room is going to be my main bit to put all of my herbs and stuff in. But I'm going to be putting in a lot of shelves and stuff in, and having like my witchy stuff and my shaman stuff in there. And that's where I'm going to be doing all of my work, including all of my wood burning work that I'm doing to put in the shop. I'm going to be obviously making bits with my resin as well, skulls and dragons and like the coffins and things. So I'm going to be doing that as well. Yeah, I'm going to be getting like the see-through hanging beads and stuff. I'm just going to be making it look really, really witchy. And I've got there's some beautiful little bits that you can like hang up on your wall that are witch phrases, and they've got like witch characters in it. So I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff in there, because I've been doing a lot of spells for people recently, and obviously Sister Mystical gave Drew the encouragement to go out and do what she'd done, and then Drew done the same for me. She really made me want to do that. She inspired me, and I haven't yet got to obviously put all of this stuff in or start anything, because I was away for a couple of days because I haven't been having the best times recently, and I've not been feeling very good, and I kind of shut myself away from everybody because I just needed a break. And I came back properly yesterday, and I've just not been well for the last couple of days. I've been feeling really poorly. I'd gone away and I went down to the beach. I haven't been to the beach or to the sea for about 8 or 9 years, and it was the first time my boo-boo had been to the beach as well. But when I was there, the heavens decided to like open up, and we got soaked. And I think it's gave me a bit of a horrible cold, because where I'm not well and where I have my illnesses and stuff, when my immune system is not the greatest at times. So it's made me poorly and stuff, and I'm just not feeling great. To me, that looks like rose quartz, sweetheart. It's like rose quartz. It's like a pink colour. It's a big ball and it looks like it's got pink in it. But then when you look at it from another direction, it looks like it's got a bit of it's like pink. There's definitely pink in it, but you can see like little dashes of yellow as well. To me, it looks like rose quartz. Yeah, like I'm really funny about drugs and stuff like that. I really, if I can help it, I don't go near things like that. I don't do them sort of things. I'm very funny that way. I'm dosing myself up on medication. I'm doing things that witches would do. Like obviously I've got a sore throat at the minute, so I have been like squeezing a bit of lemon and putting a little bit of sugar and stuff in there and things like that. But I've got I've got shopping as well, so I've got some bananas. So that'd be giving me. It's natural, dear. I know it's natural, but still, some of them can give you trippy experiences. And with my mental health and the way that I am, I'm very like scared about things like that. Honey, yeah. I don't have any honey though, so I had to put just a little bit of sugar in it. You've got like a little black stone on the top that looks like it's some sort of tourmaline. It's quite a little rose on the end. They're natural, dear. Yeah, well, I would have thought so. Like if it's going on about them, they would be in the forests and stuff. I would be guessing. I'm sure you could probably buy them as well. Try mushrooms, Sherry, like cordyceps, agatha, etc. Boost your immune system. I've got like normal mushrooms. Like I bought some mushrooms in a box today. Like I eat the normal mushrooms that you put in your bologneses and stuff like that. I've got some of them. It's a sandstone. Yeah, it's really, really cool. It is really, really beautiful, guys. Look, she's stunning. And when she came earlier, I had this most biggest smile on my face. And like when I looked at her and I was holding her, like I said, I got zapped. Like as soon as I picked her out and I moved the plastic and I touched her, I got zapped. And I was like, "Yep, this is my girl. This is my girl. She's ready." Chakra grows on birch trees and can make tinctures or tea of it. It contains beta glucan, which boosts your immune system. See, the only other reason I say no as well is because I'm not really that educated up on like different mushrooms and stuff like that, and I don't want to pick the wrong one up and do something seriously bad to myself. Like I'm only going to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like I've said, I've always made it very clear that I don't do a lot of foliaging and stuff like that. So for me, I'm trying to educate myself on that, and I'd rather have somebody on the phone to me to tell me what's okay and what isn't. So that's why I wouldn't. She's beautiful, isn't she? She did. She's at me. Not like she didn't hurt me or anything. Just like an electrical zap went through me when I picked her up. I do love her. She's beautiful. I can't stop touching her and that. Like she's so amazing. She's so amazing. She's beautiful. She's witches' wands are their pride. Okay, the wands and their pendulums. Pretty. Hello, Pops. And I know that Pops helped with the packaging, so I know that that might have been why I got zapped as well, because Pops' energy was in there, as well as Sisters. When it happened, Aura just laughed. She goes, "I told you that you'd both be connected." And I was like, I couldn't believe it. Like I said, I snogged Aura on her cheek, and she was like, "Ah." It's like you chose so well. Like I'm so pleased with it. And she goes, "I'm really glad you like it." And then she was just sitting there staring at me for God knows how many hours because she wanted her house. a little cute house. So here it is, and it's going on her own altar with the other spirit bits. Because I've got 2 altars and she'll be on the other one. It's beautiful. It is, isn't it? So that's my little girl. Like, I did say that I gave her a name, but I'm not sure now that I look at her. Don't know what to call her. Because we always like give our instruments and our tools names. Love you, pups. Hugs to you too. I'm not very well today. I do apologise if you keep hearing me sniffing and coughing and that. I know that it's got to have red in it. Like, I've got Misty, so I don't know if I should call her Red Mist. Call her Red Mist. She is beautiful. Can't stop touching her. Let me like wrap her back up so we don't ruin her. I was so happy when she turned up today. Like, literally, the postman, when he knocked at the door, he didn't even get to hand it to me. Like, literally took that box right out of his hand, and he's like, "Oh, somebody's eager for a post." I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm eager for my post." If you see what it was, you'd understand. Like, I come running in here, and like, obviously I checked over it because Sister said to check it to make sure everything was all right, and everything was. I was just so happy with it. And Aura's really happy because I'm happy, and so obviously now I've got that one for my main altar. My other one that is on my main altar at the moment is going to be used for like my nature, my druid, and all of that sort of work. And the wand that I'm going to be getting from Chris next month is going to be what I use for actually helping the spirits and crossing the spirits over. And that will be going along with my pendulum. Like I said, I weren't really going to use it for like personal uses, only for like the spirits. I probably will use her in some like investigation shows, definitely, but she's most definitely mainly for like the spirits that need crossing, or the spirits that are already crossed but like to communicate, and also obviously to connect with Aura and Darius, most definitely. It's so beautiful. Like, I can't get over it. And then it's got like little amethyst stones on it. Oh, so cute. It's beautiful. I can't get over it. I can't stop touching them. They are so pretty. She's done a really amazing job, guys. Like, if there are any witches or anybody out there that are needing pendulums or anything like that, Sister Christina will give you some beautiful ones. Absolutely stunning. And you know, my energies helped to manifest that. You should. Pendulums are really good for communication and stuff. Obviously, remember to enchant them and open them and stuff, because you do have to close and open and shut them and that, enchant them and things like you would with your wand. I did do a little video on here about enchanting wands and stuff like that. If you look over that, you could do the same thing with your pendulums as well. Pendulums intend to be open a lot more than what the wands would be, because if you're communicating regularly. But I always shut down my wands and stuff like that, so that no energy can like remain on them. And then I just enchant them. I just say I open this wand and I enchant it in the power of the elements, water, fire, air. Obviously, I use the different elements as well, like the salt for the earth, obviously the incense or oils, which represent the so you've got Sherry, get it out of your mouth properly. Incense and oils represent air. Salt represents earth, and then obviously you've got the water that represents water, and you've got the fire, which are candles that represent fire. So to obviously enchant that and to open your things, you do need to use the elements and stuff. You can't just say the elements and not have the elements actually out on the altar. And you do the same when you're closing them, that you'll call out to your elements and you'll ask for everything to be closed and that there be no more communication through the wand or through the pendulum, and that you close it and that you thank your elements, you thank your energies that are helping you, and then that's closed until you open it again. You don't have to do the full thing after that. All you have to do is keep going back and like just opening it. Just like, I opened this in the elements of earth, water, fire, air, and spirit, and I open you to my workings or whatever, and it'll do it. But when you're actually enchanting them and stuff, you do need to use the elements of salt, water, and the fire and the air. So and then after that, all you have to do is just close them down. I close the wand, I close this pendulum, I thank the energies of the elements, and you say what it is, and it'll close it, and then you just do the same to open it again until you need to re-enchant them. Then you'll just say, I close the pendulum, I close the wand, so that I can enchant and cleanse, and then you just do that, like. And like I said, that's a 24-hour thing. Normally, when you're cleansing and enchanting them that way, you leave them for 24 hours. So you would have to have another wand for a replacement while that's doing so. And then my beautiful little, so cute. I'm going to wear that all the time. I'm probably going to be actually wearing that for my Halloween. You should be, sis, because you've made absolutely beautiful wands and pendulums and stuff. You're very talented. Very, very talented, and I absolutely love them. And I can't wait to see what Sister Drew's going to act like when she gets hers, you know what I mean? Because that's really exciting as well. Because obviously I paid for her wand as a thank you for what she'd done for me. And then obviously Sister Christina's put bits in there for her as well. So it's going to be really interesting to see what Drew acts like as well. Pups is very, very, very wise. He's got a lot of wisdom. That's where I get it from. But at the minute, I'm sick. I've got head cold. I'm not feeling well, so my head's a bit mush. And I'm just like, I'm not really sleeping. And when I am sleeping, I'm waking up because I can't breathe properly. It's not good. Ain't you and Sister... So is Sister Drew on tonight, pups, or not? Because I know that apparently you wasn't feeling too well earlier, and I know that Sister Drew was having problems with bloating. But I did see in the room that she said something about that she was moving down to sort her cards and stuff out, so I'm not sure. Because if you are on, I'm not going to be on here much longer because I don't want to be going over your time or anything. So... Oh, I'm sure she will, sis. If it's anything like mine, she's going to love it. She's going to love it. That's what I was saying. Like, I paid for her wand, and you gifted her the other things you put in there, including the pendulum. You know what I mean? You gifted her them. So I'm sure she's going to love it because they're absolutely stunningly made, guys. And they're really worth the money as well. They are really, really beautiful. And you have got videos now to follow to know how to enchant and cleanse and bless your wands. unknowing we may change the days. Well, that's going to get a bit confusing, pups. If you're going to keep changing the days, like Sherry's head's going slow enough at the minute. Your pup's head's going slow at the minute. Do you know there's like so much? No, yours. What do you mean? Huh? Are you trying to confuse me? Like with me, there's so much that I'm having to do at the minute, guys. Like I'm trying to set up my witch's den, and I've got that business stuff to start up, and it's also going to be including doing my artificial flowers and stuff like that. Then I've got all of the uploads and stuff I have to do on here, like obviously my meditation shows, which I did not do this week because I've not been feeling great and I have been away. So I'm going to have a meditation stream that's going to be coming up on Sunday, but I'm also going to be making one to do on Saturday in the daytime. So the Saturday daytime one will be in the daytime, and you guys can just watch it when you want. And obviously my Sunday meditation movie will stay to how it normally is, which is in the evening, because obviously I missed this week's one and I don't want to like fall behind on my meditation. So I'm going to be making 2 of them tomorrow. I don't know how my voice is going to sound because I'm not feeling great, but I do need to make sure I keep on top of my meditation movies. And then obviously I want to be getting back into doing some of my paranormal stuff as well as trying to keep my channel going. I'm also like doing things on Facebook as well, and I've been asked to do some spiritual lessons and teachings to some people on Facebook, where I'm going to be learning them about spiritual awareness and learning them how to meditate properly and how to understand different things in spirituality and stuff like that. That I was approached about this a few weeks back, and I am very much out there for educating and learning people about spirituality, how to be comfortable in themselves, how to use their abilities and stuff safely. So when I'm under these people and doing this, I'm going to be streaming out to obviously my Facebook platforms, which is including their platform, but also on my YouTube as well, because obviously I've been saying to you guys that I wanted to start up these educational shows where I can learn you how to look after your abilities, how to advance them, how, learning you about different spiritual awareness bits and bits about meditation and all this sort of stuff. So I'm going to be doing all of that, and I'm going to be bringing all of the channels together and doing it so that I don't have to be doing it on individual days. It's too much work for me to be doing day. You know what I mean? Like it's all just going to be in him, like in one place at one time. No, exactly, sis. Like Pups is like up. Oh my god, like seriously, like he likes to keep us busy, I'm telling you. And he also likes to confuse us majorly. Majorly. I reckon they do that to me on purpose sometimes because they know. And then, Astro comes over and tells me, just suck it up, Buttercup. Suck it up, Buttercup. Are you the one that's that busy? Are you doing all these things? No. You're going to go and lay down, Pops. You're not feeling well. I know that Christina said in the room you weren't feeling too great today. Sending lots of love and blessings and healing. And guys, I always banter at my Pops. I'm not being serious. Like, he's a very wise guy and he's a very good guy. And I've learned a lot from him and stuff. but I do have a very busy schedule. Okay, and I like to make sure that I can reach my pups into this as well, because mine and pups shows when we get together, it's really fun, and I do enjoy having a little bit of time with my pups. Um, I'll light you a candle, and I will pray for you, pups. I take it your legs and everything's playing up, and maybe your levels were a bit high. Yeah, go and get some rest, and I hope you're drinking water and keeping yourself stocked up on your vitamins and whatever. Okay, good. Okay, then. Poof, he's gone. There you go. He's gone to bed. Nap time. He wins. He always puts I win. Nap time, I win. So I just put he wins. I've been doing that on and off all day today. I've just really not been feeling very good at all. Like at the minute, I ache from head to toe. Like my head's like aching, my neck's aching, my back, my arms, my legs, everything's just hurting. I've got a horrible sore throat. I have been coughing, but I've took a bit of medicine, and because I'm talking to you slowly, it's not making me cough. But I've just, like coughing really badly. I can't seem to get warm. I've had the heating on, which I don't do very often. I've had the heating on and I can't get warm. I've got no taste buds whatsoever at the minute. I can't taste anything. Somebody come to me and says, "Oh my god, you ain't got you know what?" And I was like, "No, like I've had that twice. I think I'd know if I've got that, but I don't know. I just feel really, really crappy, and it seems to just be creeping more and more and more. The only thing I've not noticed is any weird breathings or anything like that. Not no different to what I normally am like. Just really stuffed up and coughing, and if I cough a little bit, I get a bit out of breath. But that's normal. You normally do, but people started freaking me out. They're going, "Oh my god, it's not blah 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 blah," and I'm like, "No, it's not that. Don't say that because it freaks me out and makes me start having anxiety attacks. I already had it twice, and that was bad enough. No, thank you. No more. Nope." And I always used to be careful about not getting it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what it is. Like, I feel like I got a head cold. My head's hurting because I went up to Somerset, Grimsby area, and Biggleswade, in England, not Biggleswade. I don't know why I said that. In England, and that's where my godmum and like my surrogate godmum and father are at up there. And I went and stayed with them for a couple of days, and they took me up to the beach because I haven't been to the beach in years and years. I've not been to the beach. When I went to Texas, I never see the sea, so I haven't seen the beach at all, like in years. So they took me to the beach because I love the beach and things like that. Yeah, it's definitely flu. Like I have really bad issues with my sinuses. I know that I've been having issues with my sinuses for months and months and months, but I've now got like the cold, and as well my nose has been feeling really runny and just not feeling very good at all, coughing and a sore throat, and everywhere on me just aches. I just ache. Like when I got up earlier to go to the toilet, I just cried. I cried because I was aching so much. I could hardly. I was just like out, like, because I've not had the flu for a long, long time. I can normally take it, but at the minute, no, I'm not taking it at the minute. I'm just like, because I've got other issues going on as well. I just like I did. I literally cried, and Aura was like, "You're all right." I was just like, "I don't feel very well." And then she goes like, "You're overworking yourself," and I'm like, "Well, I'm not overworking myself." She goes, "Yes, you are. You need to take time for yourself." She goes, "You've took a lot on this year. You need to just slow down a little bit." And I have, because I'm still having to deal with all the stuff in my nan still and things. I just want everything to go away. just been feeling really, really crappy, and no, I don't feel very well. And they do say that when you're not in a good place and you're depressed and you're down, that you have the tendencies to get ill easier because you're like low. Hello, Phonics sis. How are you, darling? So yeah, I was just showing off my wand and stuff, sis. I've got a temperature as well. Like I can feel the heat coming from my head and that. I've got a temperature as well. But I feel like ice. I feel so cold. Like my hands are like ice, literally. And that ain't like me. I'm normally like a little hot water bottle. I'm like ice all over at the minute. Now I'm all wrapped up in my bed quilt and I'm trying to keep warm. I'm putting the heat in. I'm thinking that might help me to feel a bit better. No, it made me worse. I was sitting there shivering like, oh my God, like getting colder and colder. Just not feeling very well, sis. Not feeling well at all. I've got no makeup or anything on. Look like a walking zombie today. Yes, definitely. I agree with that. Most definitely think that is the truth. That's what I educate a lot of people in. When you're feeling depressed or you're feeling low and you're feeling down, even things like your sinuses and stuff playing up can make you feel really poorly. It does make your immune system goes down, which means that your body's more open and capable to getting other things. You know what I mean? And your immune system most definitely goes down when these sort of things are going on. And it is all to do with your mind, body, and your soul, your spirit, whatever you like to call it. You know, all of it is connected. And when you're not feeling great, that becomes affected as well. So as well as me trying to like lay here and rest, when I start to feel a little bit better, I will re-cleanse my chakras and stuff like that as well, because everything gets affected when you're unwell. Do you know what I mean? It's really, really important to keep yourself boosted up. I've got some lemon. I actually had some lemon and I'd done some lemon and a little bit of sugar earlier. I don't have any honey. That's what I really wanted. I don't have ginger, but I've got cinnamon. So I don't know if I should have some lemon and cinnamon and see if that helps. Because if I can help it, I don't take medication. I don't like it. Yeah, I done this with pups and stuff, sis, like ages ago when I was having really bad problems with it, and it helped to numb it, but it didn't take the problem away. I'm still having those problems even now, and that is something that I will do normally quite a lot, but I've run out of my honey from where I've been doing it so much. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I've also registered myself up with a new witchy place online, Witch's Casket. Absolutely amazing. And I'm getting my Halloween box this month. And that's got that they send out lots of different teas. So it'd be interesting to taste the teas and see what the different teas are like. And the ones that I like, I'm going to make myself because they give you like instructions and stuff. So that's really good. Like it'd be good to have some different ingredients because I only like stick to my normal ones like my mint or my strawberry teas and things like that. So it'd be good to experiment, or a lavender tea. I do like a lavender tea, lavender and lemon tea. Sometimes I like with a bit of sugar or honey in it. Um, but it'd be good to experiment with other teas as well. And there's a Halloween one coming, so that'd be interesting to see what that one's like. I have been sitting there and thinking that I should like do some little booklets to put into my shop as well, like just saying about different teas and things you can make and what they're good for. just like, yeah, just not feeling very good at the minute. And when you're not feeling very good, you don't feel like, I'm aching and in pain a lot at the minute. So I ain't even been attempting to go out because I'm just so like drained and just feel so crappy. And I would love to be able to get out because I've still got a few little Halloween bits I need to get. But it's gonna have to wait till I'm feeling a bit better. Hopefully it's gonna pass in the next couple of days or so. And I want to get on with this stuff in my witch's den. I want to get all of the herbs and stuff where they need to be going. I actually found a box that was full of glasses, like jars. I didn't even realise I had them. And I've got about 26 or 28 jars. So I'm thinking about putting all of like the herbs that I mainly use into those jars, and then my other ones can stay in their plastic pots and stuff, and I'm just going to name them and things like that. I've now got two glass jug sort of things that, like with the lids that you can put your oils in, and I do want to get the chamomile oil and the clove oil. But there's also eucalyptus oil that's really good. So I don't know. I'm trying to fight against which one I want. Probably the eucalyptus one and the clove oil. Can also have coconut oil. There's several oils and stuff, but I'm debating on what I want. I might try and go out and get another glass thing so I can make like 3 different oils, because I don't want to be using loads of different oils. I just use 3 different oils to put into the oils that I'm going to make for certain remedies and stuff. Because I am going to attempt to start making oils for myself, like making like some paint oils and some protection oils, like different things. Hello, Lou brother, how are you? I'm just not as confident as the other sisters when it comes to making the oils, because normally I buy my oils and I'll just add what I want into them, but I think it'd be more beneficial if I'd done it like myself, most definitely. So I need to go out and get all the measuring bits that I need. I'm not really that clued up on the measuring bits. I know that Sister Mystical does a lot of stuff, so I may have to ask Sister Mystical or Sister Drew like what sort of like utensils they bought for like measuring like the herbs and the oil, to make sure you've got the right calculation and stuff, and you're not putting too much of something in. I've got like a little electrical scale. I've got an electrical scale. Sis Mary is live also, sisters. Is she? Sister Mary's live. Might pop over and go and see what she's doing in a little bit. I'm not going to be on that long anyway now, because I've been on just over an hour and I don't want to be on for too long. But if you guys want to go over and chill out, we can go over to Mary's. I hope that you all are well on that, and that you've been having a pleasant day, or you're going to have a pleasant day. For anyone that has come into the room and wondering what the hell's going on, you'll have to go back and rewind on the video. You'll see that I had my beautiful wand and pendulum and my beautiful necklace turned up, and obviously Aura's little house present from Sister Christina, absolutely stunning. So you have to go back and look on that. I'm so happy that that's here now. I can rest and at ease now, knowing that, you know, it's safe, because I was worried about it and everything. yeah, it's just that I've never done that side of it. Like, I'm okay at making all the herbs. I'm okay at making the herbs. I'm okay at putting the oils and the bits I need in the oils for the herbs. I'm fine at that, but I've never attempted to make the oil itself. I never have, because because of where I'm dyslexic, it puts me off, because I get worried that I'm not going to understand what the readings are and stuff like that. But somebody said to me, like, it's not that hard, Sherry. You should be able to do it. You are bright and everything. They go, don't worry about the fact that you're dyslexic or anything like that. They go, you can do it. Like as long as you've got like a little measuring jug or something, and you've got your scales, like you said, doesn't like. And I was like, yeah. They go, you just measure what it says on the thing. You know, like use your measuring scales for your herbs. And they're going, then obviously your oils and stuff you're doing your in your little measuring cups or whatever. I did, yeah. Let me show you quickly again so you can see it. And I got this cute little teddy bear from Christina as well. So cute. Look, guys. That's going to go in my front room. Yeah, exactly. I'm feeling the same way today, Lou. I'm not very well. I just want to feel healthy. So you got my little friend there. He's got something on his. He's got a little donut. It looks like there. Look, he's holding a donut. What's he holding in that one? An ice cream. See, sis knows me well. She knows I like my sweets. And that looks like a little love heart, but it's a biscuit. So she sent me this, which is so cute. It's a gome, yeah. And he's going to go in my front room on my unit where my herbs and stuff are. It's going to go on there. And I'm obviously going to be getting loads of like little shelves and bits. He's so cute. He is so cute. My little gome. And then Aura's little house. Yeah, she made him. Very talented lady. Then Aura's little house. And that can also be some toys for the kiddies to play with. But this will be going on my spiritual altar. She's already gave me instructions on what to do. Oh look, it's got it's got a little love heart button. Look. Don't want to mess his beard up. It's so cute. Hello, sis. How are you? Oh, you just so yeah. So this is what I got. Aura got this for her birthday from sister Christina, and she opened it on a live. So this is Aura's. Like I said, that's going to be going on my altar, my spiritual altar. I got my little gome that she sent me as well. So cute. It's going in my witch's den, definitely. Then she made me this beautiful little love heart necklace, and it's got a little red rose on it. Roses are my favourite flower. And she also made me this cute little key ring. So maybe this little cute key ring, which I'm going to hang on my keys, and it's got a little love heart on it that says love on it, which is cute. Don't think you can see it from there because of the light shining on it. And my little and then my beautiful little necklace that I got. Okay, Vic, thank you for coming in. So that's my little necklace that she got me. Oh yeah, no, I know, sis. I know, sis. It's just that obviously, like, if I'm wanting to do things to help other people, I don't want to be overdoing my doing it and do something wrong and hurt someone. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just really funny that way. Really, really funny that way. I take all of that very seriously. You get yours on Saturday. Oh, sis, I can't wait for you to get it. I really can't. It's absolutely, they are beautiful, sis. Seriously, they are. And then I snogged Aura when it turned up. That's like, obviously not literally snogged her, like snogged her, but you know, like I kissed her face off, definitely. It's so pretty. My little crystal ball at the top. So that's my pendulum that she made me, and that Aura helped her to make. So that is absolutely beautiful. I love it. These are really special as well because they've been specially made for us as well. So that they are so sentimental, like definitely, because they're from like our spirit guides, and they're from Sister Christina as well. So they're very, very special. Oh yeah, kids can be cool, definitely. And then this is the wand. She zapped me earlier. Like when she was in the plastic, I picked her out, and as soon as I opened her and I touched her, I got zapped. A good zap, but she's beautiful. I can't get over like how pretty she is. Look at that. Oh, look. She's so pretty. That's why I can't wait for Sister Drew to get her one, because she's got a beautiful little, like a blue colour. And I know that she really loved when we see it on the show, like when Sister Christina was in the middle of making them. I can't wait for Sister Drew to get her wand and that. They are Dash, will you stop cheering yourself, please? Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And most definitely lots of energy. She has, like both of them, but her, she has most definitely connected with me already. Most definitely. And I've got Misty, which is my basson, so I'm going to call her Red Mist. Okay, so this one's called Red Mist. So it's not the same as Misty because it's Misty, but this one's called Red Mist. Just got to come up with a beautiful name for my pendulum as well, because I like to name my pendulums because they're not just my tools in my eyes. They are what truly connects you to your spirituality and who you are. And they're like a friend because they keep you protected and they allow you to do what you need to do. So you respect them like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just weird that way. And they all have names, believe me. And there's a lot of witches out there that name their important things. But yeah, that's that is my Wandernat, and I was so happy. I was so excited because I see the postman come, and he didn't even get to like hand it to me. I literally took it out of his hand. He goes, "Whoa, somebody's eager for her package." I said, "I think you would be if you see what was inside it, and you're like me." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I know that you're a witch and that." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, it's something to do with my witchcraft because obviously my postman knows me really well around here now." So he goes, "Oh, so you got some witchy goodies then?" And I was like, "More than just a witchy goodie. It's something that's custom made for me from my energies and from a very good friend." I said, "And I've been waiting and waiting for it." I said, "So yes, please hand it over." Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm going to be taking some pictures of mine. I'm going to take some pictures and a little short video, and I'm going to put them up onto my like YouTube and stuff like that. I can't wait for Sister Drew to get her one. It is powerful stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. And he's really really careful with my stuff when he comes to the door because obviously he knows I get a lot of witchy stuff because a lot of my stuff that I get is either sent by some of my witch sisters and people that I know from up near Somerset and stuff like that, or I get stuff off of line or from certain witch places. So a lot of my stuff that comes through my door is witch related. And obviously he's aware of me being a witch, so he handles my stuff with care, like big time. And I'm like, "Why are you so gentle with it all?" Like, obviously it's good you're gentle with it, but why are you gentle with it? He goes, "Well, I've heard what witches, witches stuff can do things to you if you don't respect it properly and stuff like that." I said, "Only if they put something on it, they'll go. But yeah, just to be safe or sorry, I would always be careful when you're delivering to witches." And no, he's always really really careful with my stuff. And I've got more stuff coming. I've got my witches box coming on the 12th, which I did tell him about today as well. I said my witch box is coming on the 12th. Do not do anything or drop that, whatever you do, because that's made by hardcore witches, really really good, really really good witches. And there's a lot of stuff in that. And it's my Halloween one. I can't afford my Halloween box getting anything broken. I need some more bits for my. I'm tired of looking at the same bits, and I do need to get out at some point when I can, and get myself just a couple of more little decorations and stuff when the money comes through, and get some stuff for my den, definitely. Yeah, my ones like my obviously my pendulum and my wand will be to like do things to help my spirits I have here, but my pendulum and my wand that I'm going to be getting from Chris is going to be directly for just like the spirit people, and that are on the other side, and the ones that are needing help to be sent over. So that one's going to be specifically for that. My main one that I've got on my altar at the moment is going over to doing my shamanism and my nature spell work and stuff like that, working with my nature elements and stuff. And then this one that I've just got that I had made by Christina is going to be my main altar wand. Oh yeah, definitely. I mad on wands and mad on pendulums. I've got pendulums. Like I got my rose quartz pendulums. I've got other ones as well, but they're all put away. And I do love my wands. I've got like 5 or 6 wands. 2 of them are like little travel ones. I've got one that's in the shape of a wooden spoon. Then I've got this one. I've got my one that was my main altar one, and I've got my little thin long wand that's got like the red and the gold ribbon going around it, which I use for like my little rituals and stuff, like my unpowerful workings. So I've got quite a few. And then, like I said, 2 travel ones, because sometimes, like when you're traveling, you don't want to take your good ones in case they get broke. So you just take a traveling wand and you just open it. So, but I intend to take all of my stuff with me. I'll just put them in their boxes and have them all wrapped up properly so they don't get broken. I take my stuff with me. I don't like leaving it. Hello, Joey. How are you? I want to get a pendulum board, sis. Definitely. I actually see a few of them on Amazon and that the other day. I was looking because I've been looking at some ideas for some stuff to get in my witchy shop, and I saw a moon goddess figurine made of stone. Oh my god! And she's holding like a little white sapphire thing in her hand. Oh my god, she's so stunning. She's pretty. So I'm thinking about getting her to represent the goddess, and then I want to get one for the gods. My new wand will be Hecate's power wand, and the one on there will be given to the season altar. Santa Mortis is not changing. No, like literally, I've got my normal one. I've got my normal little wands that I just use for my little rituals, and I use them to communicate with like maybe the angels and things like that. Then I've got my main one that is my priestess wand. So my priestess wand is still my priestess wand, and that's going to just be going over into like onto my, it is my seasonal altar. It's my seasonal altar, but it's also my altar to my spirit guides and my ancestors and other things. So that's going to be going over to that and doing my nature work, because a lot of my ancestors and people that I work with are to do with nature. So that one's going to that because I've used it for that as well as my main altar a lot. And this one is most definitely just for like when I'm doing my big rituals, or when I'm doing certain spell work, or if I'm needing to communicate with aura, or I'm needing to bring things out for nature through aura and Darius and things like that. That's what that one's going to be used for. And obviously Chris's one is going to be specifically just for crossing spirits over and communicating with the spirits that are on the other side. Zach has my small travel wand. It's pure oak. Yeah, mine's oak. I think that's the one that I got off of I got off Freya's sister. There was a travel one that I got from Freya. It was in like a black, like a little black casing. And I haven't been able to find it. I don't know where the travel one's gone. I haven't been able to find it, but they do say that sometimes things go missing if they're not relevant to you anymore. And I am now like under another witch place, and they make some beautiful ones. So I've got a few of them. Yeah, Freya did. Yeah, I know it's around here somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it for some reason. But when I do, that'll be going back. That's one of the travel ones. That's really cute. So I need to. I know it's around here somewhere, but where I don't. I'm not sure. Here it is. Talking of the devil, here it is. Look. Thank you. She was like under the thing, and I was like, okay. Oh yes, you're gonna learn a lot. That's the one that I got from Freya, and it come in this cute little bag. And this is what you would call a traveling wand. It's one that you would carry on you, and it's like easy to put in your handbag and things like that. You can just use your fingers and stuff like that as well, but yeah, that's the one that me and Sister Drew got from Freya, which is another really good witch person. Once I've got a bit more money behind me and I've got my Nam thing out the way, I'll be under the witch casket one, but I will be going back over to Freya as well, because like Freya's really good at giving you loads of herbs and stuff like that, and I do need that. I do like Freya's herbs. I work really well with Freya's herbs, so I will specifically use her for like my herbing and stuff. Well, like the stuff I don't get offline and that, I'll go to her about. But everything else, like I'm under the witch casket as well. They're really, really good. There's been a few people that have said stuff about them, but they're not bad at all. They're really good, and they're witches doing things for witches. You know what I mean? So Joey's one of the guys I think that's under the group and team that I'm part of. I think because obviously I was invited over to start doing spiritual awareness lessons for people and learning about the meditation and working with your abilities and stuff like that. I was actually asked to do this, so I've got a lot of stuff I'm doing. Yeah, the ladies that are under it and that make the stuff though, they are real witches. They're actually real witches. And yeah, you've got people that just buy stuff and just do little things. They're not actually witches. They're just people that want to make their lives better and stuff like that. And then there's a lot of witches on there. I've spoke to quite a lot of the girls on the witches casket thing, and a lot of them are really really good witches. They've put up pictures of stuff that they do and stuff like that. They're interesting. They're really really good, and they're beautiful. Their stuff is absolutely stunning, guys, and all of it's homemade, like Freya's is. Like they make their everything they make. Yes, you are. I remember you, sweetheart. Yep, we did. We met on an abductee room. Yep. I know about abductees. I'm one myself. I just don't talk about it very much on here anymore because I've got a lot of disrespect after opening up from certain people. So I keep them to our rooms now, Joey, so that nobody else can be nasty or anything. These guys in here are absolutely amazing. They're not like that, but which casket has a flea? They're lovely. Some are just collectors. Yeah, some of them are. Some of them are collectors, but that's not to me. That's not a bad thing. If people like believe in that and want to collect and put things up, that's up to them. You know what I mean? Like, but a lot of the people that do go there, they absolutely love and are witches themselves. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, your value your story now, and don't just give it to anyone now. No, exactly. I don't, sis. You know what I mean? Like, I know, like the people that I've met and I've got to know that have been abductees themselves. They're really cool in this group that I know. They're really, really nice people. But I'm very, very suspicious about talking about any of it anymore because of the way that I got treated. You know what I mean? Like, I opened myself a lot to a lot of people about my experience, and I got really badly treated after that. Like, that shouldn't be like that. So I've been focusing more on my witchcraft and on my paranormal stuff. But my UFO stuff is still there. It's going to be in a different network, different place. It's not going to be part of this. Apart from when I do my little talks and stuff, we'll see how I go. I just like that. Like, I get where you're coming from, though, Sister Drew. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's good to be collectors and have people there that like collect this stuff. But when you're actually a witch, yeah, and you're actually working with these like herbs and you're working with these different things, it's such an amazing experience. Okay, and the best feeling in the world, right, being a witch, is when you're making all of these things and you're influencing and helping other people. That really makes me feel really, really good, knowing that I'm helping other people through my knowledge and through what I've been given as a gift. Like, it's so uplifting when you've helped other spirits and other people, and when you've helped the living to get through maybe difficulties and things like that. It's such a beautiful feeling being that way, and you just feel so fulfilled in your work and what you're doing, and you do feel very connected to your true self. There's some felt threatened by your story, that suddenly that their story wasn't valued. Yeah, I know, and I wasn't there to do that. I wasn't there to make people feel threatened. We're all equal, and we've all had different experiences. You know what I mean? I wasn't there to like make other people feel threatened. I can't help that I have the abilities that I have, and I can't help that I have the experiences and do the things that I do. And I don't really like being spoke down to and being made to look like I'm not a great person or whatever. Yeah, I ended up in hospital, Joey. I ended up in hospital. I went through some really mad crap. Mad crap. And all of that got put out as if I was like not right in the head. Oh yes, yes, I agree 100%. When you're like elbows upwards in oils and everything, it's absolutely beautiful. It's amazing. The smells, the way it makes you feel, the fact that you know that you're helping other people and you're helping them to understand more about themselves, or maybe helping them to face a problem or a situation they're going through. It's the best feeling in the world. It is the best feeling in the world. So I agree with my sister Drew completely. My sister Drew's another witch. She's also an investigator of the paranormal, and she's very talented and things as well, guys. So please, like look after each other in the room, like support each other and stuff. Like there's a lot of. She's also part of Ghost Squad Scotland as well, which is another amazing channel. So just go and check them out. You've got my sister Mystical, which is Mystical Love and Light. She did pop in the room earlier. Go and check her out as well. She's really, really cool. All of you, please go and like check out Joey. Joey's an awesome guy. Exactly. Aromatherapy plus magic therapy equals feeling really nice. Exactly. I do agree with that, brother Lou. I do. It does. The only thing is you won't see me mess around with my witchcraft and other things like that while I'm not feeling very well. I don't do it when I'm not feeling well. Same. They didn't know what was wrong with me. I had all of this stuff going on with myself, and my stomach bloated up to and made me look like I was God knows. Well, there's weird things behind that. There was actually something that was going on, but obviously being in there, they couldn't see any of the things that were going on with me. I had scans. I had to have an operation and stuff. They couldn't find anything to be wrong with me, even though I'd been bleeding for God knows how many weeks after having the visitation and stuff. And I was in and out of hospital, and I was also being affected by some sort of energy as well that was connected to the other side of them. And my blood, I had some bloods and stuff taken, and the bloods disappeared. There was a character that come in and looked like the doctor that I was under, and that he come in and said that he needed to take my blood. So I said, yeah, no problem, doctor. And then 2 minutes later, my actual doctor came in and goes, where's your blood's gone? I've come to pick you up. I said, you've just been in here and picked your bloods up. And he said he hadn't, because he'd been up the other side of the hospital, and the hospital's huge. You know what I mean? So I was a bit shocked. And when he went out, he found the blood up the other end of the corridor of the ward that I was on. And there's no way it could have got up there. And nobody see anyone come out with it. That's what's the weird thing. And there was one of the blood test tubes were missing. It is nature's way. It is. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I have like physical health. I have like arthritis of my body and things like that. You know what I mean? I have like things that are wrong with me and stuff, but thank God, touch wood, I've not had any more problems with that sort of thing. They help in their own ways, Lou. But the thing is there's just certain things they can't step in and interfere with. It's like God stepping in and interfering with certain things. You can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, they have to be careful on that, because what affects us affects them as well. You've got to remember that. So as much as they sit there and they do want to be able to help us and they do want to be able to do that sort of thing, sometimes it's out of their hands to be able to help. Like I've said to you hundreds and millions of times, this place is a place of learning and finding yourself. And sometimes you have to go through struggles and difficulties and things like that to be able to establish who you truly are. Okay. And if we didn't have these issues and these problems, we wouldn't be the people we are today. You know what I mean? Even though sometimes we wish we didn't go through them sort of things. And why did we have to suffer like that? They've all learned us lessons in the end, haven't they? And that's how you got to look at it. So we're here for a purpose and a reason. And one of them is to learn. It is. But it would be good. It would be good. I'd love to not be ill. I'd love not to have pain back, problems with my backs and my legs and stuff. I'd love that, to not have any of them problems. I'd love to not sit here now feeling really crappy and like feeling like all bunged up and jammed up and everything else. But sadly, we have to go through it. Yeah, no, I know what you're feeling like, Joey. I do. I felt I was very, very sick when I was going through mine. Very, very poorly. And Sister Drew and everybody were like very, very worried about me when I was like that. And I ended up in hospital and they couldn't find anything to be wrong with me or anything. But I know that there was something was going on because of what I was going through and that, you know. But the thing is a lot of people, when they come over to learn about witchcraft and stuff like that, they automatically think they've got to become witches to be able to do that sort of stuff. And no, you don't. You know, herbalists are, you know, anybody can learn to do that. Anyone can learn to do that. You know, even just looking in books and stuff, you don't just have to take courses or anything like that. If you've got books that tell you about different things and you've got things online you can look up as well, where it'll tell you things that are good and things that are not. Some people do take herbalist classes just so they can have a bit more of an understanding about it. But you can come across some really good books and stuff like that. Obviously, even if you're not a witch and say like you went to a witch's place and you bought things, there's a lot of things that they can give out to you that's educational and will help you and tell you about different herbs and stuff like that. You don't have to go and get a certificate and you don't have to be under doing a course to do this. Like, I don't believe in any of that. I'm sorry. I don't believe in any of that. Like, you can learn to do that naturally by studying, maybe buying from places like which places. They will give you lots of information, have lots of information about certain things to use. It's all about learning and experimenting, but also obviously knowing some like of the knowledge, obviously, because there are many plants and different things out there, and some of them are good for you, some of them are not. So you do need to have some understanding of that. So that's why it'd be good to look online, or you can go to people and order the stuff. You could go to which places and just say, look, I've got this going on with me, or I've got that going on with me, and they'll know which plants and flowers to like help you with. And as you buy it and you get used to it, you'll know which plants are what, and you can write it all down and put it all in so that you've got it all there. You know what I mean? Like, just write down each herb you've bought and things like that, and you'll learn about those herbs. I don't really believe in the classes that I believe a lot of the classes that you go to where you have to pay. A lot of what they're already learning you is already stuff that you're acknowledgeable of. Okay, you're really not learning that much more in those classes, okay, than what you've already learned on the outside doing your research and your studying. And I've heard a few witches say that I've got a few witch sisters that have been under courses and stuff like that, and they've paid loads of money out for their courses, and they didn't learn any more than what they'd already learned in it, really. Maybe just a little bit more of a background to it, but that's about it. You're wasted all that money for stuff you already know. I find that you get a lot more beneficial classes when you go to the ones like Sister Drew saying, the more free ones. The free classes, they are, to me, they are people that are genuine and like us, a lot of them, and that they are about like learning people about how to look after themselves better and stuff. That them sort of classes are good, the free ones. I've got one that I'm learning on Alison.com. Go and look under Alison.com, and I'm doing some on herbs and I'm doing some on oils. I'm also doing my floristry on there as well. Like some classes are good, but a lot of these places that charge you thousands and thousands and thousands of pound, guys, and it is thousands and thousands and thousands of pound, because they'll get so far, you'll find yourself messaging them when you're not understanding certain things and they don't talk to you or tell you anything. They'll tell you to just look at it in the next lesson, and they do that a lot, and you'll find that it keeps you there longer and it's more money that you're spending. You know what I mean? And at the end of it, when you go back and you look over everything that you've done and how much money you've paid out, you realize that a lot of that you already knew, and that you've already been studying that, you've already been doing that sort of thing. You know what I mean? And you've wasted all of that money and stuff, and you don't need to waste all that money. You don't need them sort of courses. I don't believe that all of them are legit. The free courses, yeah, some of them are really good. Just going to natural people that just do it naturally, talking to them, getting advice from them. You'd find that you get in a better place being around people that know what they're talking about and people that do this every day than going to a class. I'm sorry, a class you've got hundreds of people and they're having to concentrate on everyone. You don't get the equal notice. When you do go and ask them about certain things, they don't tell you certain things because they don't want to have to do that, because then that means you've learned that and you move away from that course, and then they're not making their money. A lot of them are about money. That is what it is. They're not learning you anything that you already didn't know, really. Maybe, like I said, just a little bit more educated up on certain things, but that's about it. No, not some of these. No, not some of them, Christina. There are classes where you specifically have to pay massive installments, and it's all like video and educational thing, and it's them talking to you and things like that. There are some courses that are free that are not like that, but I think that it's better for you to just learn naturally. I believe in learning naturally. I don't believe you need to be under you don't need to be under courses to be able to be who you are. I'm not being funny, but in the olden days, when our ancestors and people like that were around, okay, and our witch mothers, whatever that they were to us, okay, we are the daughters, we are the granddaughters of the witches that were not burned, okay. Our ancestors, our family, okay, had knowledge of what they'd done through working with the lands, working to make medicines. They didn't have no certification. They didn't have to have certain things so that they were able to do it. They would just do it naturally. They were naturally born to that land. They knew about these things. They knew about the seasons. They knew about, and that's what I believe witchcraft should be. Witchcraft should be natural. We shouldn't have to have paper to tell us that we're okay to sell herbs and oils and whatever if we've got that knowledge. Why should we have to? Did they have to? No. We're working with the naturalities of this world. Why should we have to pay for what we're already learning and knowing about? Why should we have to? We should all have a freedom of speech and will, and we should be able to do what we want to do. Okay? And as long as you educate yourself and you learn, and as long as you're around other people that are like you, you've always got each other to fall back on when you don't understand about stuff. I don't believe in this whole certification shit. I'm sorry, I don't. I never have, and I never will. Okay? I like to be natural. And if people choose not to come to me because I haven't got a certification, more for them. Because I'm not being funny, but not all of these places that people go to that are paid, right? Not all of them are legit people, okay? And they do what they do for just the money. It's not about anything else, okay? So I don't do certification. But if there is a place to go that you want to look up places and and learn a little bit, go to alison.com. I know that Sister Drew's done a few courses on something as well that's meant to be really good. So even the place that Sister Drew's been under, I haven't gone and sat in courses and things like that to learn who I am. I've learned it through nature. I've learned it through my abilities, through my spirits, through the things that I am, through my ancestors. And obviously, yeah, over time I've met my pups. I've met Sister Drew, or I've met Christina. Like, none of us know everything, you know what I mean? But that's why we're here as a group and a community, because things that maybe one person's not so familiar on, somebody else may be. It doesn't mean that they're no good and that you shouldn't go under them and you shouldn't work with them. We've all got our own characteristics. We've all got our own ways that we work, and there's things that we're good at and there's things that we don't do so much. Like Sister Drew, for instance, does a lot of stuff with like making oils, the same as Sister Mystical, okay? You've got Sister Phoenix that does it. Now they're really good with their oils and their herbs and things like that. I'm really good with my herbs. I'm really good at putting herbs together. I'm really good in manifesting my spells and doing what people need, and it happens. It works. And I'm good at using oils, but oils that I buy. Now, I don't make my oils naturally. I buy my oils and I add what I want to them, where Sister Drew does make her oils. And it's only been in the last couple of months since I've been watching Sister Mystical and watching Sister Drew start making her oils and that it started to make me feel like I should make my oils, you know what I mean? Because it'd be a lot more beneficial. But like I explained earlier, the reason that I haven't is because I'm not very confident when it comes to the oil making. Because of my dyslexia and my calculation and stuff, I'm worried about putting too much of something in and maybe it hurting someone or something like that. I'm just really funny that way. But the more that I learn and the more that I watch and things like that, and like people give me advice on how to do that side of things, I don't mind doing it. And I do want to start doing that because it'll save money as well, I think. Yeah, I've learned myself. The courses I started doing, I knew that's what I'm saying, sis. Like, I've gone on to certain places, and a lot of it is about how you open your ritual circles, how you open this, how you open that, how you empower your herbs, how you put different oils into your herbs, how you do this, how you do. I already bloody do all of that. I don't have to sit here and pay you for something I already do. You know what I mean? I already know that. The only thing I haven't attempted to do yet is make my oils myself. But I will buy an oil and I'll get it plain, like it'd be a blessing or whatever. And if I want to make that blessing oil into something else, I'll put the herbs in and I'll do it as a blessing and love oil. I'll just put things that represent the oil of love as well in there and things like that. But I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to keep going out and buying my oils because they can be expensive as well. I'd rather buy my massive bottles and just make the stuff myself. I know a lot of my herbs that I already work with that I have here. I have information stuff on what they're characteristic for. So I don't need courses. I do everything naturally. It all comes from here and from here, you know what I mean? But it is good to have knowledge and to educate and study. You do need to do that because, like I said, herbs can be very misleading. You know, like you could go up to certain trees and they're all very beautiful, but you could like take the leaves thinking they're okay and they're actually poisonous. You know, and it's the same with plants and flowers. You know, mushrooms. Some mushrooms are edible and good for skincare and other things, and there's some of them that are deadly poisonous to you and you can't use them. You know, you do have to have some knowledge, but you don't have to go on a course to find that out. There are things like other people that do it. There are books. There are things online. There's so many libraries. There's so many ways that you can find things to learn. You know, you don't need to pay hundreds and thousands of pounds out. You can even go to your free courses if you are a beginner and you don't understand it. Go to courses that are free because they'll give you just as much information. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. In this community, Joey, as you've got to know me quite well, and you know I'm a genuine person and I tell you how it is. In this community, we're not here to judge. We're not here to judge. We're here and we're open to anybody that wants to be part of us and wants to understand things, wants to share things about them. We're not here to judge you. We're not here to judge you at all, Joey. We're here to inspire you, to help you be confident in who you are and your experiences, because a lot of us have been through the same thing. You know, that's why this community is really, really good. You know what I mean? This community is really good because we've got a number of different people. We've all had different types of experiences and been through different things. So we link together as a community really well. And we have a lot of interests that are the same. You'll find that on YouTube and stuff like that. You'll go to a lot of communities and they're all fighting and they don't get on. This community is not like that. Yes, I'm not saying we don't get trouble sometimes and get the odd idiot that comes in. Of course you do. You get that anywhere you're going. But our community is a very together community. We all work with each other. We help each other. We'll do shows together. We welcome new people with open arms. We're not here to judge you. We're here to help you, to guide you. We're here to share our stories with you just as much as you sharing your stories with us. You know, this is what this community is about. It's about people that are in similar situations and people that are open to the other side and to reality of this world becoming together. That's what this community is about. Okay, whether that's extraterrestrial, paranormal, crypto, whatever it is. You know, in fairness, you know, some of my people that come in here don't believe in the UFO side, but they won't be judgmental to you about it. Or it's not that they don't believe in it; they don't follow it because they're too busy in their paranormal side. And then you've got people that are in their paranormal side, and then you've got people that are in both, like me. I'm into paranormal. I've seen spirits since I was young. And I've also had experiences with extraterrestrial. You'll find that a lot of the people here believe in both ways. Okay. But you got a few that are a bit on the fence with UFO sides or paranormal sides, you know, like, but we're all here we're all here to help each other. Yeah, we've all had our fights and our struggles, sweetheart, believe me. Yes, Sister Drew, he does. He does have a safe place here. Yep, definitely. Yep. Yep. That's what I mean. Good, great minds think alike. I like my Coca-Cola. I don't have it all the time, but when I do fancy a Coca-Cola, I'll have a Coca-Cola. Yes, I can sense you. You are good people, and I already feel so welcome here. That's because you are welcome here, sweet. Most definitely. And these guys in here are absolutely awesome. All of them are. And they've all had their experiences, and that, believe me, in different things. Yeah, Christina's son was seeing spirit animals and stuff like that. Then his school and that thought he was going crazy and that, and he wasn't. He had to have like certain things done, and there wasn't anything wrong with him. Sister Christina senses and picks up on them, same as Sister Drew. She'll sense and picks up on them being around her. We've got Brother Lou, he's very gifted. He's Brother Lou Zendog, he is a spiritual warrior. We do have the most support of YouTube. There is no community on YouTube that is the best compared to all of our people. And another thing you'll learn with us as well is because we're such a close-knit community, there are certain groups that are very sorted after. Mine's one. You've got Pups, which is Danny from Chasing Bones Inspectors. You've got Sister Drew. You've got Mystical, which is Mystical Love and Light. Obviously Drew's that Drew Abandoned Paranormal Vlog. You've got Christina and Son Ghost Squad. Now, yes, she does investigations and stuff as well, but she also does a lot of art and crafty stuff, and she communicates with spirit, obviously. Like with you've got Ghost Squad Scotland, which is Chris and Drew together, because they both live in Scotland. They go to a lot of haunted like castles and places like that. Chris is making wands and stuff as well. Another very gifted guy. And what you'll find that in this community, you have those certain pillars of people that you really believe in and that have really helped to keep this community the way it is. And the people I've just mentioned, including myself, are these people, okay? And you'll find that all of our like followers and people that come in, we don't call them followers, we call them fam, because you're more than just somebody that watches us in our eyes. You're very important to us, your family. And we'll find that a lot of our fam that come in here that don't have channels, they are just here to support us. They'll be in each room. Like the people you see in here, you'll see in Drew's room, you'll see in Mystical's room, you'll see in Christina's room, you'll see in my Pups, which is Danny's room. You'll see them in all of the rooms because we're all a very close community, as well as seeing new people coming in all the time as well. So we're a good community. We're a very, very good community, and we're very true and very real to everything that we are. We don't try to be anything that we don't want to be. We are just us, and we don't like disrespect. We don't like people being horrible in our rooms. We don't tolerate that. Like, this place is a place for respect and to be able to be yourselves and to be open as long as you're respectful. Sister Drew's putting in the room, so you've got Sister Mystical's link there, Joey, if you want to go on that one. Then you've got my PayPal, which Nightbot put up. Then you've got my Pups, which is my sister Drew calls him Uncle Danny. That's my Pops. That's his channel, which is Chasing Bones Inspectors. Yes, we are. We're a spiritual family with many beliefs. That is most definitely what we are. Yep, many, 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 many. And also Sister Phonics calls him Uncle Danny as well. Lovely Christina that's in the room is my Pup's partner, like his girlfriend, but I call her sister. Like we're all very, very close. Very, 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 very close. We are a spiritual family, definitely. Like I said, every community has their little problems, you know what I mean? But we're a very close community. Yep, sisters and brothers here are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And anybody that's new becomes our family. As long as you respect us and you're courteous to us, your family, you know what I mean? Like, because what if there's one thing we don't like in this community is when people are disrespectful and put people down for what they believe in. We don't like that. That's Ghost Squad Scotland, the other one that Sister Drew's put in. That's the one that Drew and Chris is under that I was telling you about. And you have got all of the names in here as well. So oh, you will. Oh, you will. And there's a lot of shows that I do. There's a lot of shows that I do with a lot of these, especially with like Drew. And I'm known to go on Christina's shows a lot and my Pups. And you'll see all these guys on there. Yeah, but we all come over and we was all knowing of what we were. I know that I always have been, but pups is a very big pillar in this community, and in my shaman side and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely, I pick up and learn a lot from him on that side. Obviously, in the spiritual bit as well, you know. But a lot of my spirituality and stuff that I've always been open to that. So that side, not so much. But in the talks, and obviously over time, there's been things that Pups would have experienced and gone through because he's been in the paranormal field for over 52 years, and he's very acknowledgeable, and he's had several different jobs to do with the paranormal. So, you know, like in my spirituality side and me being connected, I've always known who I am, but actually being educated and opening and learning other aspects of that, yeah, I've most definitely learned from Pups. And the same with the shamanism as well. We all have, you know, we've all come with knowledge and understanding of who we are, but it's always really good when we meet other people because we learn from others as well and they learn from us, you know. It is really good. This community is amazing, and I am looking forward to starting up my classes and stuff that I'm going to be doing for this other community. I am looking forward to starting up my meditation and my spiritual awareness teachings and stuff like that, learning you guys about like how to open your abilities and how to do your meditation properly, talking about different things to do with like star seeds, all sorts of. There's going to be loads of stuff I'm talking about. We'll be doing interviews on a Friday as well. So in the week, I think it's on a Tuesday. I think it is that we're going to be having shows where I'll be doing like the educational stuff. But I've worked it around the time so I don't mess up with Sister Drew and Sister Mystical. So I'll still be able to go on their show, and then I'll have that show after. And then on a Friday, I'll be doing the interviews on this place as well. And that's going to be where we invite people up that are spiritual, whether you're witches, shaman, spirit warriors, whether you're UFO experiencers, whether you're just somebody seeking all of that sort of thing. You're going to be able to come onto these interviewing shows. The community that I am part of and that I am going to be doing a lot of my work and stuff out to has got 125,000 supporters worldwide and growing. We get up to 1,000 people a day coming to the community that I'm part of. And there's many different little chats and rooms. There's spirituality rooms, UFO rooms, all sorts. And I had these guys come over and say to me that they wanted me to come and educate because they've believed in me for a long time, and I am very good at what I do. And they want me to come over and do that on Facebook. So I said to them I wanted to add their pages onto my StreamYard, and what I'll do is when I do the stream to their platform, I will also do it over to my YouTube and stuff as well, so you guys are involved. Okay, brother, thank you for coming in, Blue. Lots of love, light and blessings. You can come on, Sister Drew, when it's up and running. I've got a few weeks yet because I'm actually making up. When I come into that group, I gave them a lot of advice on what they needed to do to try and help them to carry on growing their community. And I did say to them like that it'd probably be better if you had like a sort of a like a page. So I've now opened a page on Facebook to do with this community and the group that I've been made in charge of with Heather, which is the lady I'll be working with. And that's where I'm going to be doing all of my spiritual awareness lessons and classes and stuff like that. And it's also going to be where I'll be doing my interviewing and stuff as well. So all of you guys, I would love to be coming over there. That's why, like, check out on Facebook. I will be going live on YouTube at the same time as well, because I made it very clear to them that if I'm going to be doing this for you, I need to be able to be reaching out to my YouTube family as well. I said I've done previous things in the past where I was actually part of companies, and I you know, I kind of lost my acknowledgement with my fam. I wasn't communicating with them as much because I was too busy doing everything else. So I made it very clear to them that if they wanted me and they wanted me to do that, then they have to be okay with me doing those shows out to my community on YouTube as well, because they are my biggest fans and people that have got me where I've got through their belief of me and stuff like that. And I said I won't do anything if I can't go out to my family on YouTube. So they've said yeah. So I'll be doing their group that they've made of mine. I'll be doing my Facebook page, which is my Strange and Unknown Streaming Network, and then obviously the one for the realms of the realms of spiritual awareness is going to be my new group. Okay, realms of spiritual awareness, and that's where all the interviews and stuff are going to be going on Facebook. But obviously that's been added to my StreamYard, so that'll be the one that I'll be streaming out to. Then I'll be streaming out to my I've got a really sharp pain in my side, sorry. Then I'll be streaming out to my Strange and Unknown Streaming Network as well. And then obviously my YouTube, which is this channel. Hello, Kim, darling. How are you? This is what I'm on about, really. Today, guys, I'm getting pains and stuff shooting everywhere at the minute. It really hurts. It's because I'm talking too much. Yeah, no, that's why I said. Yeah, so when I go live on a Tuesday and a Friday or a Saturday, I can't remember when it was, we'll know nearer the time, I will be streaming out to the Facebook that I have with them, my main Facebook that I always use, which has got 2,400 followers that I've made through all of my work in there. And then I've got my YouTube, which is this. So it's going to be streaming out to all three of you at the same time, live. So all of you guys will be able to ask questions. You know, in some of the shows when I'm up with Heather and stuff, I might get some of you guys to come up when we're talking about certain things, because I know that a lot of you guys have got acknowledgement as well as me. So sometimes I like my sisters and people to be up there and talking. Meditation, I'm looking really forward to learning people about that, because I've had a few of them come forward to me going, oh, I struggle with meditation. So I'm going to really enjoy explaining to them about meditation and doing some of my meditation classes. Believe me, they do work. My sisters and brothers in here will tell you about my meditation. It does help. It does. Yep. That is exactly right, Sister Christina. Yep. It's going to be going out to all three of the platforms. As I said, I told them that you guys are really important and I'm not losing my view and sight of my channel again like I have in the past. And I've worked really hard to get my channel where I've got it. And I'm not about to just go and completely take my sight away from here again like I did previous times, because I've been too busy. So I told them, I will come over to you, I'll work for you, yes. Because they're not a company, they're just a massive network, okay? I said, I'll come and work for you, but on the category that I can do what I'm learning and educating through your division, that I can do that onto my YouTube as well. Because if I can't, I won't do it. And they were like, no, yeah, we do want you sharing that and that. If you want to do that, yeah, we're fine with that, you know. They were understanding, so and a lot of these guys that I'm under and that I know, I've known for quite a while. And then some of them are obviously a lot more new and they're just coming into the chats, and I'm just getting to know them. But the main guys that asked me to come over, I've known a while now. So if you're somebody that is spiritual, or somebody that knows about spiritual stuff, or you're somebody that's had extraterrestrial experiences or anything like that, then this community is really good. This community that I'm going to be part of is going to be really good, and this community as well on YouTube. That's why I said to him I want my YouTube to be linked into it, because my YouTube is not any different to what I'm going to be doing on there. There's just going to be that I'm educating and doing classes and lessons, which I said I was going to start on here anyway. So it just makes more sense. There's going to be more people, which means that all of you guys, if you come and support my shows and you're there, then you could get new supporters as well. It's all about helping each other out, isn't it? Oh yeah, stones were always amazing. I did, yes, I did. And that's what this community is about. We're all about helping each other. We've all got our abilities and things that we're very good at, and we just gel together so well because of that. And that is what we're here. Yeah, we're here to bring evidence of things that exist, but we're also here to help others. We are here for that. We care very much about other people's experiences and stuff. And I'm hoping that me and Sister Drew, we're still going to be doing that thing that we was on about, sis. Like in the winters, because obviously in the winters and stuff, when it's really cold, we can't get out to investigate when we're in the UK. It's too cold. So we was going to be starting up this sort of group thing on YouTube, which involves, myself and Sister Drew and a couple of other sisters. And, sometimes we'll have people coming up, and then we're going to be doing a lot of educational shows that way as well. So it'd probably be very good to tune into them as well. I'm not sure when that's starting though. I'm hoping Sister is still going to be up to doing that. We're not here to belittle people. We're not here to tell people that what they're experiencing that ain't real. We're here to understand them and to try and help them and try and give them explanations to what they might be experiencing and how they can deal with it, and think that that's just what we are. Yeah, because me and Sister Drew for a very long time have had this dream to start something together to educate other people. And as we've gone along, we've come across some amazing sisters as well, and brothers that can very much help and influence in that as well. So, and a lot of them come in these rooms. November sounds good, sis. Yep. And that's going to be more spirit. It's going to be more like spiritual side for that, like talking about spirituality and talking about the crafts and talking about just interesting things that people may have questions about and things like that. And anyone that turns around and tells you that they have knowledge about everything, no, that's crap. Okay. The whole point of being in these communities is the fact that you're not just here because you know everything, but you're here to learn about things as well. So there is nothing wrong with doing research and looking into things more if people have got things they want to talk about that maybe we don't know much about. We're here. That's what this community should be about. That's what any community should be about. It's not about, well, I know everything and I know how to do this and I know how to do that. It's about growing and learning together. Okay, that's what this community is about. Yeah, we're here to share our journeys and share our teachings, but to an extent, because obviously anyone that knows witches, we are very open books and we'll talk to you about anything, but there are just certain things that we do that we can't share with you because it's secret and it can't be shared with you. But we can learn you to be certain ways and talk to you certain ways, help you to open up to your spiritualities, find your paths, things like that. Hello, Smith family, my angels. How are you? Yeah, well, that's the kind of thing we are going to be bringing back, but we're not going to be calling it that name. It's going to be our own sort of like thing, and we're going to be doing it our own way. We're not going to be controlled and told what we can and can't talk about. We're going to be openly and freely the way we want to be. So this is going to be better, but it's most definitely going to be like them sort of shows. Definitely. How are you, my angels? I hope you're okay. Working till 11 p.m. tonight. Wow. That's a long shift. I'm taking it that's Chad. My Mr. Eager the Beaver, Chad. Yeah, it's definitely got to be a new name in a new era. There's no way I'm going under that name that we used in that community. That's not happening. No, thank you. I'd rather stay well away from that. It'd be a touch that me and Sister Drew want and the other sisters and stuff. You know what I mean? The thing is when you're acknowledgeable people, when you're good at things, some people take you in for the wrong reasons, and you get lost in the work that you do for them, and you forget about who the true meaning of who we are and our channels. You know what I mean? So we made an oath that we would never go down that road again, and I'm not going down that road again. You know, I'm not in a company. I'm in a massive division. So yes, we do. We all get a cooler name. Yep. $16 a day, but it's money, Chad. It's money. Christmas is coming. You got that new grandbaby. So cute. Sister Drew's got a beautiful little grandbaby as well now. She's so cute. And lovely sister, I think it's, is it Phoenix? Yeah, I think Tina. I think it is Tina. She's just had a little baby great niece. And oh my God, adorable. She's beautiful. She's a little goddess. Oh, I know how much it hurt you, Phonics sis. I know. I know. And in the end, me and Sister Drew came to our light and realised, and things got sorted. You know what I mean? That won't happen ever again, believe me. Yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. I saw the picture of her in the chat today, sis. Absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. I love babies. The little new witch generations. I hope. Grandson's 2 months old now. Wow, time flies. Yeah, lovely brother Chad here and sister Linda. They've just had a great a grandbaby as well. Chad's daughter gave birth 2 months ago to a beautiful little boy. Exactly. My head was pickled as well, sis. It was. I'm just glad that we was able to see that and come away from it and just be us and keep doing what we're doing. That definitely will not happen again. There's just some people in your life that are supposed to be in your life. And it doesn't matter how much people try to get in the way of that, it will never work. And they will always find each other again. You know what I mean? They always will. And that is definitely me and Sister Drew. Most definitely. And I know, like, our fam were really gutted that that stuff happened to us. But we're here now. And it's for the better. There isn't anything better than a new member of family. Definitely, I agree on that. It's been really upsetting for me this year because I lost my nan and my granddad. So it's been really beautiful to see new life being brought into the world. It really, really does make it a little bit more easier. Stronger than ever. Oh, yeah. Nobody's going to break us. We're going to make us shine. We already are. I'm not here to be big. I'm not here to be the best. I'm here to just be me and to do what I love and what I was put here to do. And I can't wait to see you open your wand on Saturday, sis. Are you going to go live to show your wand and your pendulum? Exactly, Chad. I agree. Very much so. I've lost 3 very dear people in my life: my nan, my granddad, and my auntie. And now 3 dear little babies have been brought into the 4 dear babies have been brought into the world. Oh, wow. So you have a friend in Scotland. Where are you from, Joey, if you don't mind me asking? Where are you from? So that we have a bit of an idea of where you're from. Obviously, I'm from England, UK. Drew is from Scotland. Chad and Linda are from the USA. Christina is from the USA. She's in New York. Sister Phoenix, which is Tina, I think she's in the USA as well. Um, Brother Lou is in the USA. I think Kim's in the USA. I can't remember. I think Kim's in the USA. We do. We've got a very strong connection, phonics. We all have. We've seen that in a lot of our workings we've done. Yep, definitely. I agree. I am in Salem, Origin, USA. Wow. Well, welcome from Origin. Yes, she does. Drew does go to old castles and cemeteries. Yes, ma'am. Pennsylvania. Ah, I bet that's beautiful there. That's where lovely Kim's from. Joey, you live in my favourite place in the USA. Tiggs is in New Zealand. Yes, he is. Tiggs is another awesome channel, guys, and a very good fan to us. He's in New Zealand. So we have people like from all over the world that come and watch us. Yes, sorry. I do apologise, Tiggs. My head and everything's a bit jumbled today because I'm not well in that. Tiggs is a she, not a he. It is. Halloween is upon us. Yes, you are from New York. I said that Sister Christine is from New York. You're 7 hours away from Christina. It's okay, my sis. I do apologise for calling you a he. Lots of love. Wow. I said I was going to be on for half an hour. I've been on for 2 hours. This is 2 hours and 18 minutes. This is something you'll realise with a lot of us guys in this community. When we come on, we intend to say that we're going to be like maybe an hour and we'll be on a little bit longer. But that's just because we love being around our people and we like to talk. And I normally have a show with my pups on a Monday. Christina has a show with pups. Sister Drew normally has a show with pups. That's either on a Thursday or Friday. I can't remember when that is. You definitely need to go and check my pups out. Chasing Bones and Spectres at Joey. He's an awesome man. Oh my God, sis, yeah, don't tell me that. You always do that. Yeah, Chad and Linda know me well. We do seem to blow sockets, most definitely. I remember we had this ritual thing we had to do. Well, we'll not say who it was for or anything, but we had this very important ritual to be done because somebody was having a lot of problems. And me and the sisters got together in our little chat that we have for like our witchy sisters and that. And we all got on a live and we all done our own little individual like ritual thing to help this person. And the sages were sparking fire. We had fire alarms going off. The energy was just so high. And then I went live and I blew up my laptop charger and my bed caught on fire. Oh, and I tripped the sockets in my house. Like literally the energy coming from all of us. Oh my God. It was powerful. But Joey, believe me, powerful. We tripped the sockets, everything. Do we have any Journey fans in here? So do I, sweetheart. So do I, Tiggs. So do I. What do you mean by that, Joey, sweetheart? I'm confused. Do we have any Journey fam in it? Like, obviously, if you want about like journey as in journeys, like going anywhere, then yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was Journey the band. Not sure if I've heard Journey the band. I'm taking it it's a good one. There's quite a lot of bands that I like and stuff, but I don't think I've heard of that one. But then I'm not very good with names. It's more when I hear the music. So I might have. We do like our music here. Oh yeah, the rain and the thunderstorms. And mind you, were all in different parts of the world, and it happened to at the same time. Yep. Then we had that experience when we were sitting. There was me and Sister Drew. We were sitting on a panel, and we were talking about stuff that we'd been doing, and we was talking about what that experience, and Sister Christina over in her place in New York started all the wind started to pick up and started going all stormy. Don't Stop Believing. I think I have heard that song. That sounds interesting. No, I haven't heard of them either, Sister Drew. But elementals, yeah, we were talking about elementals and energies and stuff like that. And Sister Christina's wind was picking up every time we were talking about it, and she actually filmed it. It was crazy. This stuff happens when you're truly connected. I think I've heard of Majesty Rock. That sounds familiar. Oh wow, that's awesome, Joey. I do a lot of spiritual uplifting streams on here as well. I play my drums and stuff a lot, and I do like little dance bits to like uplift people. I do a lot of things. Yeah, I've spoke to trees for a long time. It's amazing when you can communicate and connect with nature and places like that way. It's amazing. I could imagine your face, Sister Drew, when it happened, because mine was a picture when it done it. I was looking for a spirit because normally I talk to spirits and stuff, and I was sitting on a bench and I was just relaxing, and I was just taking in the atmosphere and everything around me, and I was just enjoying it, and I was just like sitting there and relaxing. And then somebody was like, "Hello," and I turned and I looked to see if I could see anyone. I couldn't see no spirit or anything around. I was like, "What the hell was that?" And I looked over the other side and I put my head back. I thought, "No, I'm hearing things." And the tree went, "Hello, can you hear me?" And I was like, "Who is that talking to me?" And I was looking around, and then they go, "Look to the left," or it was look to the right, one or the other. And I looked, and there was a tree in front of me. And I looked at the tree and I said, "Are you talking to me?" And it goes, "Yes, you can hear me." And I'm like, "Yeah." Like I was shocked, and like through the vibration and touching them and everything as well. Yeah, check some of the older streams. You'll see a lot of really interesting stuff, Joey. Definitely. Yeah, it was really funny because my face just said it all. Yes, I do. Not like drums, as in like heavy metal drums, but I play like like the Scottish and Irish drum. I use my hands, and I do things with the drums, and I use the tambourine as well. I've just recently got another new tambourine that my uncle got me, and he also got me a little. It's like a guitar, but it's not. It's I think it's called a ukulele or something like that. It's like a little sort of guitar thing. It's about that big. It's not very good, very big. No, I don't know anything about guitars and stuff like that. I love them, but I don't know how to play them. But I'm sure if I just keep strumming it along, I'll get used to it. The trees talk to all of us. First, it's about listening to them. If you can't hear them, just touch them, feel the vibration, feel the energy that comes from them. And normally, when they're talking to you, you'll get something in your head, or you'll get something like when you're talking to them and that, you'll get something like a reply back in your head. That's how they talk. And the more that you manifest that and the more that you do that, the more you become open to it. And then in the end, you will be able to hear what they say. Like everybody's different and at different levels, aren't they? So, some people may not be able to physically hear them, but they may be able to hear them through touch or things like that. And there's people that can hear them physically as well as touching them and other things. We're all spiritual beings and we're all connected and we've all got the abilities to do things. Okay, it's learning yourself to be open to it. Things take times and everybody learns at different levels. The more you practice, the better you become. I did go back to the area where the tree spoke to me, says Sherry. Like you said in the reading you did for me, I felt so at peace, a process. Yeah, exactly. And they are absolutely amazing to be around and very, very uplifting. Because I do a lot of card readings and stuff as well. So does Sister Drew. Sister Drew does card readings. Sister Christina does different sorts of cards and things as well. Yep, this month is most definitely a perfect month for doing that. Ukulele, yeah. Yeah, this time of the month definitely. It's when the realms are most finished and it's when communication's at its best and putting yourself forward to wanting to learn more. Yeah, Drew's going to be doing cards on Saturday night. I have an 11-piece drum kit and my drums was to play with Kiss or Journey, but I got sick and can't play anymore without hurting very much. Oh, bless you. Sends you lots of blessings and healings. Drum kits are really awesome as well. I just don't know how to play the drum kit. Well, I can't really say that. I've never attempted to try and play a drum kit, to be honest. Do you want to see my little ukulele? Hang on. Oh. I'm not very good at playing it. I'm not very good with the stringy stuff. The only string instrument I've ever played is a violin. Oh, good. good. It wouldn't be music that I would know. It'd be made up stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not. I don't think it's bad for somebody that's never touched a guitar or anything in her life. Like, I've picked one up and things like that, but it's called Stag. Do you know what I really want to get? I don't know if you've seen it. Like, it's a wooden instrument, right? And a lot of the witch people use them, right? And what you have is it's like this big box, and you hold it, and there's like these buttons underneath, and you've got this thing that winds, and it makes all this old, like, medieval sounding music. Oh my God, I want to get that. I really want to get that. My partner plays the guitar and he's very, very talented at it. I can't remember what it's called though. It's like one of the, like, it's like a old box, and it's got this, and it goes, and it's like, it's got like these different buttons, and it's so cool. I actually noticed the instrument in one of my favorite pagan groups that I was listening to, and that's Romania, and they use this instrument, and it's absolutely beautiful sounding. I'm quite good at, like, picking up on music instruments and stuff nowadays for some reason, but this one's taken me a little while. It is a great sound. I do want to, like, start getting something like that, but they're really, really expensive. Really expensive because they're old. Because I do like to bring my guys music. A lot of my guys in this room like music. It's like you see a lot of them where they do that strumming, don't they? Oh yeah, definitely. It's got to be some sort of tree trunk, definitely. Like, because I'm somebody, when I listen to a music and I'm listening to a town, I can bring instruments into that sound. A bit like, I think it's, I don't know if it's called an organ grinder. It's like a massive box. It's like squared, and you've got the buttons underneath. So you'd have the buttons here, and you'd be playing the buttons to the bottom, and then you've got this like thing that, like, handle you turn round, and it makes the music go faster or slower. And you keep using the buttons on it, and it makes all the sound come out different. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. I can play the best air guitar on the planet. LOL. I'm sure you can. I think we probably all could. Look, my partner is very, 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 very talented. He plays the electric guitar, and oh my god, the sounds that he can make come out of the guitar is unbelievable. Never heard anything like it, and he's very talented. And I decided to, well, my uncle brought this down to me, and I was just like, oh wow. And he goes, do you want it? I was like, well, yeah, I'm like, I can try to learn, or even just pluck along to a certain string and bring it into my music. Yeah, definitely. Practice makes perfect, I guess. You get used to it, and you'll get used to how to use it and the sounds. And but yeah, it's a beautiful instrument. Oh, you had your guitar stolen. I'm so sorry. It really irritates me when people do that. Music is of the soul, okay, and it's something that everybody should be able to like be part of, even if you can't fully play the instrument, but you can get a tone or a tune out of it. It's such a rewarding thing to do, and instruments are absolutely beautiful. You spend $50 on music alone. I'm sure you do. Yeah, that's it. A gurdy. Yeah, it's called a hurdy-gurdy, the medieval wheel instrument. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Such a beautiful sounding instrument. It really is. And I absolutely love it. And it's one of those instruments that makes you want to get up and start dancing and jigging about. It's stunning. I do want to get one of them. Hurdy-gurdy, I looked it up. Yeah, yeah. Hurdy-gurdy. It's a beautiful, beautiful instrument. And I love the harp as well. I love the harp as well. I think that's a beautiful sounding instrument. If I could have a room full of different instruments, I would. Believe me. I know you both looked it up. That's what I mean. My sisters are always on point. But if you go like I play because like I play ammonia. Ammonia on here a lot, and they're like a pagan group, and they're witches, and they play some really really beautiful music up, and wow, they're just absolutely amazing. It's normally the female in it that plays the instrument. She's absolutely amazing at it. Whoa, 3,003. Yeah, they're not cheap, sis. They're very, very expensive because they're old. Yeah. Look up Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Israel I can't spell that name, but yeah, he plays the ukulele. And that's what I'm saying. You could probably find like videos online that could learn you how to play it. Oh yeah, they're not cheap. They're not cheap, sister Tina. Definitely not. you can buy a car for that. Oh yeah, but the instrument's very rare. So, and I'm sure that you can find them cheaper. I'm sure you can, but they're definitely not cheap. Cheap. Okay, sis, I can see you. That's that, Christina. I think it's just YouTube, sis. Everyone keeps having problem. It is a gorgeous tune, and it's very medieval and Elizabethan sort of sounding. It's very, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Very witchy, like the sort of music you would expect to hear at like witches' parties and dancing around the fires and stuff like that. It's got that sort of sound to it. Oh, bless you. That doesn't mean you can't rock the look. Even if you did used to do it and you can't do it anymore, you're still a rocker. You'll always be a rocker. Very Nordic sounding. It is very much so. Very Nordic sounding, definitely. Very Nordic, Celtic-y sort of sounding. Very beautiful. I also play an instrument that's known as the tongue drums. Like they're metal and they have different like pitch and tones in them, and they sound very beautiful to play. I do them just from the top of my head. I get inspiration from like the ETs and from the spirits, and they put that sort of sound into me, and then I play it through the drums. I've got a few of my tongue drum songs in my list on my YouTube. If you look in the playlists, it'll be under the tongue drum. Got some very beautiful songs that I've played just like from the top of my head. My son says I'm stuck in the 80s. Oh, bless. Well, I'm from the 80s, so I don't blame you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly, sis. At Christina. There's many ways you can still do it. But a rock star is always a rock star, even if they have to give it up. You're very welcome. What I do think I'm going to do, Angels, because like I should really get some rest and stuff, because my throat's really killing me from doing all this talking and whatever. I keep finding myself falling asleep, like eyes keep closing as well, because like energy at the minute, I don't have much of it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to come off of it, but I do thank you all for coming on and spending the evening with me, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing my wand and what I got from lovely Sister Christina. Thank you for doing that. They're absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to see Sister Drew open hers on Saturday. But I'm coming off of here, and I'm going to go and rest. And I send you all lots of love, light, and blessings. And remember to just be you and be proud of who you are. And just know that you're all special, guys. And that, you know, this place is always a home to all of you, as well as all of the other groups as well. Don't forget to check out each other. Ghost Squad Scotland will be on tomorrow as well. So please make sure that you all go over and watch Sister Drew and Chris. That'll be it's normally about 10 past or 10:15 UK time in the evening. So please make sure you go over and check them out, guys. I know there'll be other shows on as well. Christina and Pops should be on at some point, I should think. So thank you for coming in. I love you all. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Smith family. Thank you, Drew, Christina, Tina, Joey, Kim, everybody that's come in the room. I love you all and I appreciate you all, guys. And stay blessed and stay healthy. And I'll see you all very, very soon. And Uncle is on. Okay, we will go and see Uncle. Yeah, that's my Pops. He's on, as unless she means he's on Saturday. Yeah, Uncle is our Friday night guest. Yeah, Uncle's on. Yeah, right. So my Pups is on Ghost Squad Scotland tomorrow, guys. That'll be at either 10 past or 10:15 p.m. Okay, guys. So from me, love, light, and blessings, and a good night to all of you. And stay true and stay real, guys. And always remember, we're never alone. When we go to sleep, those spirits creep, and they're always around you. And stay spooky. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Night, night, my angels. Thank you, all your beautiful people, and I wish you a good night. And we do to you as well, Joey and everyone. And thank you, Tina, my sweetheart, as well. Love and light to you and healing. Thank you. Love you all. And I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Just going to play the intro out. And stay blessed. And stay true, guys. And stay spooky.